Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Fiscal Talk. It is great to have you here with us today to watch this episode where we will be talking about single and multi-purpose vouchers in Portugal. It is my great pleasure to announce my dear colleague, Fiscal Solutions Marketing Manager, Milica Kujundzic, as our presenter today. Milica, hello, and welcome to Fiscal Talk.
Hello, Theodora, and hello to everyone who is watching.
It is great to have you here today to talk about this topic. Portugal is an interesting country. I think you will agree with me. So please, let's start because I know all of our audience is really excited to hear about this. Explain us briefly the difference between single and multi-purpose vouchers.
First of all, thank you for having me. I was actually impatient and couldn't wait for this fiscal talk, I must admit. Yes. Before I start, I'd like to say that, yes, Portugal is a really interesting country, not only as a country that I would love to visit, but as fiscalization system and fiscal laws that our clients and we should follow. Somehow this topic is a little bit of a marketing topic, so I had an opportunity to learn more about it. Yes, we have two types of vouchers in Portugal. Single purpose and multi-purpose vouchers. The biggest difference between these two types is that single purpose voucher is a voucher in which the place of supply of the goods and services and the VAT rate are known at the moment when we are issuing those vouchers. And on the other hand, when we talk about multi-purpose vouchers, they would include vouchers which can be used for goods and services with different VAT rates and sold by a variety of suppliers. So I made one picture. We have for single purpose voucher and for multi-purpose voucher two moments. So in the first moment, we have that voucher issuing. So when we talk about single purpose voucher, that is the first picture at the top of the page. That voucher is VAT chargeable because that's the moment when we know the VAT rate and we know the supplier. At the second moment, when we have voucher redemption, it's just the moment when we exchange vouchers for the goods and services. And that is not VAT chargeable because we pay the VAT rate in the first moment. When we talk about multi-purpose vouchers, then we have different situation. In the first moment, when we are issuing the voucher, those vouchers are not subject to VAT because we don't know the VAT rate and we don't know the supplier. VAT chargeable voucher is at the second moment when we are exchanging vouchers for goods and services, because that's the moment we find out our VAT rate and supplier of goods and services.
Thank you, Milica. Thanks for explaining. Maybe to add or to clarify, sometimes we don't know the VAT rate because the VAT rate can be different for different goods and services. So thank you for explaining this visually. We all learn better when we have something presented visual, so thanks a lot. If that's okay with you, I would ask you a couple of questions I have for you now. To make everything more clear to our audience.
Yeah, of course.
So the first questions I have for you are the single and multi-purpose vouchers sold as an advance payment or as an item, or both of these methods can be used?
Okay, so this is a good question. Both types of voucher are sold as advanced payment. So the only difference I mentioned earlier is that multi-purpose vouchers are not subject to VAT. That's the only difference when we talk about this.
Okay, to clarify, multi-purpose vouchers are allowed to be sold to the final customer as a natural person, meaning B2C, right?
Yeah, of course. Also, great question. Well, vouchers are vouchers, so regardless of the type of the voucher holder, B2B or B2C. So the answer is yes, it could be sold to a natural person, B2C, right?
Thank you, Milica. It's always good to clarify things because yes, fiscalization is a very wide topic, and it becomes simple when we have somebody explain everything to us. I have the last question for you, and that is when the multi-purpose voucher is sold, the VAT is zero, like we explained. So does this mean that the VAT exemption should be used at the cash register?
This question is a little bit more complex, but actually the answer is really simple. So this is not a VAT exempt transaction. It's just not subject to VAT. So for the support for non-VAT charging, we have a code, and that is M99. And also on the invoice must be mentioned não tributado, which means it's not taxed on Portuguese.
Okay, thanks for explaining it. Portuguese suits you. That was very good. Great accent.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So to clarify, when we are talking about multi-purpose vouchers at the cash register, we're not using the VAT exemption, but the code, which means that it was not taxed, and the code is M99, and the Portuguese word, that it should be you to mention it again.
Yeah, now tributado.
Great, great. Definitely suits you, like I said. Thank you, Milica. Thank you very much for being our guest today. I hope we will see you again soon.
Yeah, I hope to.
Great. That's really great to hear. To everyone who is watching us, our dear audience, I always love to talk to our audience at the end. If you have been following us for a while, please give us some feedback, your thoughts, your impressions, and what would you love to hear in our Fiscal Talk, I can say, YouTube show. So for all of those suggestions and comments, we have an email for you, and that is marketing@fiscal-solutions.com. So please have us hear from you. And also, if you have any questions regarding fiscalization in Portugal or any other fiscal topic, please comment below because we are here to help you talk to fiscal experts and have your fiscalization process excellent. Once again, Milica, thank you. And thanks for everyone who has been watching us. Bye. Have a great day.
Bye.